Alright, and I think we are live. Hi guys, welcome back. I know we did a stream earlier today. Let me just start out by hitting my desk as many times as possible. Yeah, I know we did a stream earlier today, but we're back to finish the same drawing. Alright. So we left off coloring in her eyes, and I realized, like, right as we were about to leave, that I drew these little, like, tabs in for her glasses, and then completely ignored them. So we're gonna start by coloring in her glasses. So that's exciting. Ooh. Why my screen's sticky? Ew. Alright, I'm putting on my special drawing glove. Extremely special, 10 out of 10. No one has ever seen one before. Just kidding, it's the same one that, like, every drawing streamer has, because they're great. Alright. Why am I out of breath? I literally... I mean, I was getting together all of my stuff for streaming, and I literally just came down the stairs from the second floor of our house, and I was just like, alright, sick. Now, let's get to streaming, and sat down, and I was not out of breath for all of that. But now I'm out of breath? Who knows? Who knows? Absolutely something wrong with my lungs. I have so much asthma. Just the most asthma that you can pack into a human person, you know? I keep looking at my second screen as if like, I'm actually looking at something. But then my eyes don't focus on anything except for the drawing that I'm working on the first screen. And so I just keep ending up, like, looking at the same thing. Although this does, like, kind of make me, like, step back, sort of. Although I'm still looking at the same, like, zoomed in view, you know? I don't know. I'm thinking, okay. So, I want this to be some type of color, but I don't know what color to make it. Because I don't want it to be, I guess we could just make it gray. I don't know what the background is gonna be though. Should we just erase it? No. Yeah, we'll just do, okay, here, idea. We'll make it this cream for now, so that it's lighter. So that it looks different, you know? So that when I do, like, the glasses thing over top. No, I hate that. We're gonna do this. Ah! It swapped back on me. I didn't know. Wait, can you just... You can press and hold something if you're just doing something really quick? That's the coolest shortcut I've ever seen. Oh my gosh. Okay. We learn something new every single day. When you press a shortcut in Procreate, or when you press a button in Procreate, not Procreate. Wow, that whole sentence was wrong from the beginning. When you press a button in Clip Studio Paint and hold it down, it'll just be on that one until you let go of it. I'm getting too perfectionist with the outline. Go back to coloring. Okay, one more thing. That's gonna bother me. Okay. We're gonna do this. Fix up the eye. Y'all can hear the music this time, I hope. I think you could in the last one. I didn't honestly check. I should have, but I had to go so fast that I absolutely forgot. I just uploaded it. I clipped off the, like, first, like, chunk of, like, me testing audio and then just Just put it up there. Gotta take a drink, get hydrated. All right, I'm thinking dark green. How y'all feel about dark green for her shirt? Oh, we have to draw something in her hand. I absolutely forgot, because we were gonna get a guest in here. Jessie was gonna show up and tell us what she should have in her hand. I guess let's go with a ring. How's that sound for everybody? I think a ring would be nice. A nice ring. A good time. Let's not zoom in quite that far. Go up to the line layer. Pick. Oop, that's the wrong brush. Alright. Oop. Rings in this universe have to be huge because I've made their hands huge. I know the joke that everybody was expecting me to make there when I said the word huge. I will not be caving to peer pressure. Why can I not get... What? Why can I not get this? What is going on? Okay. Circle. Circle. No. Circle. There we go. There we go. Right. And now... Doop doop. Doop 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 doop. I would have no idea how rings are set in to well, I guess rings. How diamonds are set into rings or anything. I would have no idea how that's done if I didn't have TikTok. Because for some reason I get a bunch of jewelers on my TikTok who, pardon me, I just had dinner. It's a bunch of jewelers who like all talk like, they seem like really chill people, but they all talk like, I've just made the most beautiful thing in the entire like world, and then it's like they show like a 3 full minute video of them setting a rock into a ring, and like that's really cool. That's really cool. I'm not shitting on, I swear I'm not shitting on like ring makers, but then you see like 4 other videos of the exact same rock being put into the exact same ring, and you're like, this person has stolen this content. And I don't know why that part of, like, I don't know why that keeps coming up on my FYP. Like, I don't watch them to the end. I don't know. The other thing that keeps coming up on my TikTok is all of those like drama stories of like, you know, the voices. There's 4 I think probably YouTubers who always get their content stolen, and it's just like, it's almost like a different version of like the Chill's voice from like Burger King foot lettuce, like that kind of voice. Where it's just like, yesterday my mom tried to put a gun in my coffee. Like, it's just like, the stories are always like weird. I guess that gives it away. I have watched those, which that's why it's on my FYPs, because I'm watching them. And I shouldn't. But they're also, sometimes they're just really juicy, you know? Sometimes you're just like, because I don't want to hear like actual like drama stuff. Drama stresses me the fuck out. Like, if it's like, my mom tried to poison me, or like, it's like some true crime shit, nope, I'm not sticking around for that. That makes me so anxious, and I hate it. But there are, on the same exact, like, accounts, there's also, like, I found this dog, and I wanted to return it to their family, and it just so happens that their family lives right next to my parents, like, and it's just like really weird coincidences but really happy endings. Like, those are the ones that I really like to stay on. Or if it's like teacher principal drama, where it's like the teacher is definitely in the right, because there's a lot of teachers that go through a lot of really horrible shit. I fully, at one point I was like, I'm gonna be an art teacher, and like, as much as I think that it would be really fun and cool to be like the cool hip art teacher, I saw what teachers go through on a daily basis and immediately changed course. Absolutely not. I'm just talking. I literally forgot to draw. I'm sorry. I'm hoping that a lot of people are here not just for my drawing, but also sticking around for, like, listening to me just kind of bullshit and talk, because, you know, it's fun talking to someone while I'm drawing. The only problem is that, like, 70% of the time, like, while I'm drawing, so I'm very ADHD. I don't know if you've figured that out from literally any of my 3 streams so far. But yeah, I'm extremely ADHD, and when I'm trying to focus on something and also talk, there's a lot of times where the sentence will just completely get away from me. It's just gone, mama. It's gone. And I'll try so hard to like think that I knew how that sentence was going to finish. I didn't. I'm lying. But this is a safe space, and I'm hoping that all of you are cool with me just kind of not making sense sometimes. Alright, some green in this yellow. Also, you have to get along with my singing. My beautiful, gorgeous, and constant sing-song talking. Oh. Okay, so we've got her face, we've got a ring. A ring! No! Let's get here. We're gonna get this blue. We could go in on the ring. We should also go in on her eyes. Now I'm really overdoing it, because you know what I said I wouldn't be doing? Too much. I know you guys can't see me, but this is the equivalent of me Jim staring into the camera, knowing that full well I'm doing too much. I love this brush. Look at that cool texture. I love it. I love it so much. I am going to use this forever on anything and everything. Ooh, we need to go back and give credit to whoever made this brush. Okay, can I get the info? Can I? Okay, cancel. I'm gonna look this up right now because I love this brush so much. Is it Managed Materials? Managed Materials? Where is it? Cardboard Painter. You. Show me. To material information. Where are they? Where are they? How do I find out their name? I'm literally melting. Okay, you caught me. I'm not literally melting. Where the hell? Well, the content ID 1894780. It's so cool. I love this one. It's so good. Blowing me away. Ooh, I hope y'all can hear this music because it's funky. I'm pretty sure this is the song that came on. I said that too in the first stream, but y'all could not hear the music. Ah! It's okay, I'm learning. This is a safe space. This is a safe environment for me to learn what the hell I'm doing. Alright. Time to go to this light blue again, and then go even lighter. Now who's using the chills voice? I think I'm gonna do this. It's so hard to like do that while talking. I had to just be silent for a sec. Oh shit. Now we're gonna go lighter and smaller. Okay, I'm not loving it. This. I'm gonna do. There we go. How's that look? Deselect. I think that looks pretty good. And I will put that back on. Alright. Now, I've been procrastinating, not gonna lie, because I need to pull in a new picture. File. Import image. There we go! Oops. Okay, so this was our last image, and I needed to pull him in for some colors. Because I want his greens. I want them to match. Okay, actually, we need to zoom in. Which one's the mid-tone? This one's the mid-tone. Cool. I don't want to get hers wrong. Fudge. I don't know why I just said fudge instead of fuck, but here we are. I'm gonna assume that I'm gonna get less, like, pull on YouTube if I say swear words, but I honestly don't care. I do be dropping F-bombs on the daily. My doobly dudes. And that is why I said this is not for kids, even though it's drawing. Because this isn't... I am not a kid-friendly person. Not that I will be unfriendly to your kids, but this is my space. Now we can go into the details. This is like, I want to say like Robin Hood green. It's very Robin Hood green, which is really what I wanted to do for this. As soon as Jesse said I would like them to be a dark green faction, I was like, okay, let me think. See no more, fam. Does anybody else out there have, like, a spouse or partner that, you'll say, like, you'll call them fam or dude or, like, bud, and they just, like, look at you and they're just like, 8 years, and I get bud, you're gonna call me pal, what's next? You get a fucking Jenna Marbles me and just start calling me your friend. And I'm just like, listen, buddy, I know it's been a rough day. I think I'm very funny. And because I make myself laugh, I'm correct. And I think that's how everyone should operate. Once again, should I be shading? Probably not. General mental consensus? No. Visual consensus though? Hands down yes. Overwhelming yes. It just makes it that much more, it just adds that je ne sais quoi. Okay, so I don't know if this is how everyone else is in the world also, but I love the live action Beauty and the Beast, which is saying something because I absolutely hate the fact that they're doing all these live action Disney bullshits. Like, make a new movie, tell a new story, do something not Lilo and Stitch, but like Lilo and Stitch, where not only is it like really good representation of an already underrepresented culture, like a well-researched representation of an underrepresented culture in popular media, but it was also a really sweet story of like something that a lot of people go through, like having to raise their sibling for any reason. And like, you know, I think that, and don't say Frozen. To those of you who are thinking right now, yeah, Frozen, no, that's not what I'm talking about. This is not a Frozen stan page. I haven't seen Frozen 2 yet, and I have been told by multiple sources that Frozen 2 is better than Frozen 1 because it caters to the adults, to which I say, cool, but like it's a kids movie. You know? Like it's supposed to cater to the children. If you're catering to the adults, don't make Frozen 2. Make a story, make a Disney movie, not for adults, but like, I don't know, specifically for that. Like, I don't know. Frozen is so exhaustive, and a lot of people, not to go on an absolute Frozen rant, but a lot of people do the whole Frozen was the first to blah 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 and all this stuff, and it wasn't for like most of those claims. Like, you just like literally look back at Lilo and Stitch, Mulan, anything. Like, you have so many strong female roles throughout Disney's history, and I just feel like that they should have stuck with Frozen's original storyline and gone with Elsa being the villain, because I think it would have been a more compelling story. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. And for the love of something, can we please get a gay? Can we please get a gay princess? Please. I know that they're homophobic, but can we please pressure them into making anyone? I just want like a really cool like Disney movie about a princess and a prince who are like betrothed to be wed, but they're both gay. And he's just like, oh my gosh, thank you. Oh, thank goodness. So you're not into me? Oh, good, cool. And she's just like, oh, that's such a relief. I thought you were gonna be a douche, because like everybody else that they've introduced me to are also, haha. Please, please, we must save ourselves from this fate. And then they do. And then at the end, everybody accepts them as they are, and on their way they like, through shenanigan and hijinks, they each find their like actual true pairs, and like, I don't know, I feel like that would be cute. Just saying. What was my original topic there? Something Lilo and Stitch. Oh yeah, they should make more like original animated stuff now instead of the fucking remakes, the live action remakes, because live action remakes they were played out before they started, you know? And nobody's ever happy with who's playing who, because they don't listen to us. They don't. But also, going back, I'm just peeling away layers of conversation. I loved the Beauty and the Beast live action, and it was the only one that I will probably ever approve of for my entire life. But I did absolutely love it. And anytime I say je ne sais quoi, the next words in my head are, I don't know what that means. And there's nothing that can ever change that. Also, Josh Gad as LeFou. Oh my gosh. He's amazing. And they made LeFou gay, which is the correct choice. And the actor for Gaston, I think, was also gay, which is also the correct choice. Just really, I cannot say how much I love them. They're both amazing, and they both did amazing jobs in their roles. And Emma Watson worked really hard on the many drawbacks of a non-singer playing a singing role, and did a really good job. I think she's a really, really good role model, like, for youths. She's cool. I love her. She's one of the 3 Harry Potter leads. I mean, obviously. But like, she's the one that actually like did something after. Like, I know Daniel Radcliffe has done a ton of like really weird shit. Like Swiss Army Man and shit like that. But like Emma Watson's just out here really trying to be a world leader. Do I think that's like the best decision? Probably not. But like, hey, she's out here branching out. She's intelligent. She's really staying true to her role of Hermione, just lifelong, trying to become the leader of the wizarding world. And wizards ain't even a thing, you know? Alright. It's been a solid 30 minutes. Okay. Alright, so I think we're ready. Does she need a stool? Should we give her a stool? Like, I like her crouching, but I feel like we should give her a stool. She's real cute, and we should give her a stool. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're gonna be bad. We're gonna order the plate of fries. Everybody, don't come for me for quoting, he who shall not be named. He shall not be named because I forgot his name right now, by the way, as a side note. John Mulaney, the cheater. That's sad too, because, you know, I mean, Anna Tendler, please call me up. If you want to be best friends, can we just be best friends and like hold hands and like look at art books and like decorate houses in just a beautiful, like, old-fashioned way? Can we just do that as like platonic friends? For sure, definitely. I would love to do that for the both of us. And also I want to pet your dog, although I might be allergic because I'm allergic to dogs now, I guess. I used to, okay, I know allergies are not all that interesting, but I used to not be allergic to dogs. Like, my parents have a dog. I lived with a dog my whole life. Well, since the dog was bought. So like, I don't know when I started being allergic to dogs, but I was 100% allergic to cats as a kid. And now I got 3 of them fuckers. Like, make that make sense to me. You can't, because it doesn't. It doesn't make sense. But now I can't pet my best friend's dog because he makes me itchy. And I feel so bad. I literally, okay, so this is extra and ridiculous, and I fully understand that. But I have like gloves and stuff for like dyeing my hair. I will use that, or I will take tissues, and because I can't not pet him. He's a sweetheart and I love him. So whenever I'm over there, I'll take the Kleenex, or I'll take the gloves, whichever ones I have on me, and I'll pet him with those so that I can still pet him, but he's not touching me, so I'm not itchy for the rest of forever. Which is, I understand, kind of ridiculous and a great lengths to go to pet a doggy boy, but He's such a good doggy boy. He's a little... Oh no, I don't know dog breeds. Oh, why did I try to say this? I think he's a terrier. Okay, so I'm basing this off of... I had this littlest pet shop thing. Me and my sister had that when we were little. And we had this little white dog, and we called him Scotty because he came with a little like plaid hat. So I'm going to say that my friend's dog is a Scottish Terrier with a grain of salt, because I just think he's that because of this littlest pet shop dog and its vague name association. I don't know if any of this is true, like any of the, like, I know that I had the littlest pet shop thing, but like I don't know if that's what he is, but that's what he looks like to me. I could be wrong though. I am bad at remembering both cat and dog breeds. I have 3 cats, and the only reason that we know anything about any of their breeds, because the first 2 we adopted from a humane society, so they were just like, hey, this dog is a domestic short hair or a domestic long hair, and I was like, okay, cool, and I just kind of left it at that, and nobody's ever asked me further than that. So, you know, I just took it. It was just fine. But then we found these kittens, this litter of 5 kittens out in the middle of nowhere. And sorry, their mama did not come back for them. So we took them in, and they were so small, like so insanely small. Like these guys were not going to live on their own. And so like obviously we took them in and we tried to like raise them, and they all survived. I'm not gonna like be like, and then they died. Like this isn't like a sad story. But yeah, it turned out that they were Maine Coons, which is like a domestic breed of cat, so like we can have them. But they are the largest domesticated breed of cat. So our little Lucy, because we kept one of them, the rest of them we found good homes for, but we kept one of them because he refused to be good for literally anyone else. Anytime anyone like wanted to like visit him or anything like that, he was a little nuisance. He was a little bitey. And anytime that we were just home with him, he would just climb into my lap and put his head into my hand, and I just, you know, how do you not fall in love with it? We're gonna start coloring that outline, by the way. I need this back for the colors. But yeah, so you know, how do you say no to that? The answer is you can't. So he stayed, and now he is the length from tip to tail and weight of a 4-year-old human child. So that's cool. Like, I love him to bits, and I would never ever trade him for anything in the entire world. But that is a bit excessive, if I'm being fully honest. Like, that's a lot of growth. And he's only halfway done growing. He's got 2 years. He's got 2 years of growing left. Yeah. And also we didn't know this before we found the other one's homes. So, yeah, they're just all big, you know? Our friends ended up taking one of them. They were our roommates at the time. And he is just as big, I believe. They moved away, so we don't get to see them anymore. Hopefully they're watching this and they feel just a little bit pressured into coming to like hang out or whatever. I know that you're super busy right now, so please actually don't feel pressured. I love you. But yeah, no, shit, I absolutely lost track of what I was saying, while trying to also focus on this. But yeah, no, he ended up being a Maine Coon, so he's absolutely fucking huge. And now, since I told the origin story of one of our cats, I'm gonna tell the other two, because I am a crazy cat mom, and that's fine. My husband is also, so, you know. No. But yeah, so, for the other two, for the first one, her name is Maggie. She's an absolute wonder and the best first cat I could have ever possibly, like, asked for. She is literally an angel. And someday, actually, literally. Sorry, it's a joke that whenever I tell it, only I think it's funny, and everybody else is just like, you know? Which, to be fair, is fully my kind of humor. But yeah, no, she's an absolute angel. She's literally the best cat in the world, and I'm not just saying that because I'm her mom. I'm saying it because she was immediately potty trained. Immediately. Like, we did not do anything. She just came home, looked around for the litter box, and just done. There it is. I was just like, what? How? And she was also my first cat, so like I was expecting to have this whole struggle of, okay, we're so not getting our deposit back because she's gonna pee everywhere, and you know, this is just gonna be a struggle because I have to train a cat for the first time, but like I'm willing to figure this out and like do this for her because I love her. No, just cool, thanks for bringing me home. So it turns out that she was owned by a little old lady who just ended up passing away, and she was bounced from home to home of the little old lady's like grandkids and such, and nobody wanted her, and it was really sad. And then they finally were just like, well, if nobody wants grandma's cat, we're just gonna bring her to the Humane Society. And everybody was like, okay. And then I found her. I found her at, so the Humane Society has, like, they have like a partnership with like Petco's or something. And so they have like little things in the stores, like little like adoption, like pseudo adoption areas, I don't know, where you can go and like meet cats in these little like bins. This sounds horrible, but basically Maggie was just in one of the like clear plastic like units and like on display, and she looked like a matted animatronic. And I felt so bad for her, and I was like, hey, how long has this cat been here? Can I meet her? Can we take her out, and like can I interact with her? And they were like, yeah, but you have to sign these forms first, and also I just wouldn't, because she's really mean. She's very bitey. Like, she's been here for a while, because she bit the manager. And so whenever we tell people that she bit the manager, usually people like don't want to see her. And I was like, I'm gonna bet I know why she bit the manager, could be because she has a million mats. Like, you know, like she is nothing if not a walking mat at this point. It probably hurts to move. And so I got into the little thing, I did all the paperwork, and I met her, and I have never seen her be volatile to anyone in my entire life. Like, we've had her for, I want to say 5 years, and she has not been mean to a single soul. We had a dog living with us for a short amount of time. She gave the dog 3 warnings before she bapped him without her claws, and she's never used claws on him. Like, what? What kind of cat does that? What kind of cat does that? But as a side note, it wasn't our dog, it was our friend's dog. That's why it was only here for a short amount of time. But like, she is the sweetest little baby, and I'm just like, yeah, no, she's in pain. So we took her home and we shaved her, and now she's been fine ever since. Whoop, that's not correct. There we go. And then there's Nini. So if Maggie is my cat, Nini is Jesse's, hands down. We got them both while we're both together, so like they're both definitely our children, both of our children. We love them both very well, all 3 of them, but we love them very much. But oh, I blanked. I fully blanked. Y'all saw my brain fry out on that one. But yeah, Nini is a tiny little brown bean, is like the best way I can describe to you what she looks like. She's a bean. She looks like a bean. Little coffee bean. We walked in to the Humane Society because Maggie needed another pet to be with her because she was getting really nervous while we were at work, because obviously with that kind of a backstory, she's gonna have some separation anxiety, you know? And that's fine. Who doesn't? Well, healthy, well-adjusted people don't, but you know, who are they? And so we were like, okay, we'll get Maggie, basically, we'll get our anxiety cat an anxiety cat. And so we walked in and we were like, hey, we really need a cat that's like good with their cats. And they were like, okay, cool. So they showed us a bunch of different cats that like were good with other cats. And then they were like, then we have this one's got health issues. And as I sat down at a desk with a human person who was telling me about Nini, Jessie sat down on the floor with Nini, who was immediately curled up in his lap, purring and just being generally excited to be alive, with her little snaggle tooth, because she got a little snaggle tooth. So yeah, she was just in his lap, looking up at him, purring, meowing, and well, okay, so she doesn't meow, so she doesn't have like functioning vocal cords per se, which I know is kind of like a weird way to start a sentence, but yeah, she doesn't have like functioning vocal cords. She was hit by a truck. And that's why the Humane Society had her, was she was hit by a truck. And they were like, yeah, she ended up like pulling through. We didn't know if she was going to for a while, but she ended up pulling through, and we're really happy to see that she is mostly functional. And we were just like, what does mostly functional look like? And they were like, well, she has a lot, like almost all of her mental capacities. She's a little bit slow, but you know, for the most part, she's pretty normal. The only thing is that she just poops, just kind of nonstop. And they were just like, we don't really know how to stop that. But we're gonna just, you know, she's on this special diet, and it's like $50 a bag for food. So this is the only thing that's helping. And we were just like, okay, I guess. And I turned to Jesse, and at that time we were broke-ass college kids who were getting ready to get married, so, you know, we didn't really have like a lot of money. And I was like, hey, so this food for this cat is $50 per bag. Let's look at a different cat. And I turned around, and he was on the floor, laying on the floor. So Jesse's like not into germs, not like floor germs and shit like that. He was on the ground, looking straight into her face, and she was just purring, laying belly up, looking straight back at him. And I was like, okay, so I don't really have a say here. Like, I know that look. And he's just like, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Anything she needs, we'll figure it out. And I'm just like, okay, that's not necessarily reasonable, but fine. And it's turned out fine. She's doing great. We ended up being able to swap her food to something a little bit more manageable price-wise. We had to go to a vet to do it, because we couldn't just like swap her off of it. And so we were just like, hey, hi veterinarian, here's our cat, she's really messed, what do you say we should do, because right now she has this food that's really expensive. And he was like, oh yeah, you can get this dupe of that food, but you know, that dupe isn't like as high quality. And so like now we've switched back to it because we can finally do that. And we have all of our cats on that food too, because it's actually quite good for them. It's the science diet whatever thing. Yeah, very long story for we got this broken cat who shoots straight up soft serve. Nobody likes it when I call it soft serve. That's fine. Like watching you all squirm. Alright. So at this point, I haven't talked about the drawing in a while. I'm so sorry about the burping. Like I said, burping is just a natural, like, thing that happens. No one should ever feel ashamed of it. But I know that people don't necessarily want to hear it in their headphones. Jesse has misophonia, so I understand, like, food sounds and body sounds can sometimes be a trigger for folks. So I feel bad. A little bit. What was I saying? I don't remember. Something about the art. Oh yeah. Okay, so yeah, I blocked these in and I was gonna outline them first, and then I just ended up coloring them, so I'm sure outlining them is gonna go fine. We're gonna do this, and then I finished up her chair. I'm just kind of going through like a checklist of like, is there anything left that I need to do? I mean, other than add her background, I think this might be it, folks. I think we might be finished with her. I figured this was probably going to be a little bit of a shorter stream, just to finish up what we started earlier, because I knew that it was going to bother me if I didn't. And I didn't really want to wait till tomorrow because I'd like to draw something else tomorrow. Trying to figure out like a good schedule for getting on here. I don't really know what I want to do. I was thinking noon, but as soon as I put a time on things, I stop wanting to do them. Which I feel like people can relate to. And so, I'm just gonna keep doing, like, I'm gonna get on every day, but, or hopefully every day, as long as I'm not busy. Look at that. That's cute. This is all cute. Let me give some lines there. There. She's adorable. Love her. Let's do this. Just for a little side glow. Can I do that? Oh yeah, this is a different layer. No, I don't like it. Alright, cool. So then now the background, and then we're done. Oops, wrong button. So for the background, we're just gonna use this, but I like big. We're gonna take this color, and we're gonna boop 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 boop. Ooh. Oh, this is slowing down like crazy. Are you all seeing that? Yeah. That lag. Here, let's try it. Erase some and go back in with this one because I want a little more texture in there. Also, cool. And then move all of this over, like center it a little bit more, the better. It did really just start going. Alright, and then we're gonna, pen. Nope, pen. We're gonna take this color and we're gonna go back. And we're gonna draw these messy little circles. I know they're supposed to be touching, but you know. This isn't supposed to be perfect. It's supposed to give off a vibe. I think I inadvertently ended up giving this picture more saturate colors than the other ones. I end up doing that with a lot of my work, just because I like working with saturated colors more than anything else. Oops. No, this color. There we go. This is pretty. I like it. I'm not gonna do the full cross in places that aren't visible. Look at that. That's cute. And now, for an eraser. And go up to here. Get this color, do the pen, this one. Actually, let's get this color. Get this out of here. Oop, that's the wrong one. This out of here. I think this maybe needs to go over more. Cool. And then last but not least, there was one more thing I was gonna do, I swear. Also, this song is like really loud to me. I don't know what's going on. Oh, what was the last thing I was gonna do? Oh, yeah! I can grab this color. Here. And we're gonna create one more. And we're gonna fill that in. Look at that. She's a cutie. I love her. Alright. So that, does that background like almost, look at that. The background almost blends into the like gray space like perfectly. Alright. Anyways, that is that. Thank you for joining me. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this. Check me out on Instagram and Tumblr. I know those aren't like the usual, you were expecting like different things, but I'm on both Instagram and Tumblr as Narkdonne, Narkdonne. Yeah, just hit me up there. Come look at my stuff, follow me. And of course, thank you for watching. See you tomorrow.